Have you ever felt the weight of someone's eyes watching your every move, not with admiration, but with something darker? It's not just in your head. The silent war of jealousy is all around you, hidden in the sharp words, the fake smiles, and the unspoken comparisons. This emotion, lurking in the shadows, is one of the most destructive forces in human nature, not just for the one who feels it, but for those who unknowingly become its target. Today, we're going to expose the hidden truths about jealousy, how it manifests, why it seeks to undermine you, and most importantly, how you can rise above it like the unshakable Stoic you were meant to be. But here's the catch: the signs aren't always obvious. They creep into your life subtly, through backhanded compliments, relentless rivalry, or unsolicited criticism. If you don't recognize these signs, you risk letting this negativity seep into your peace of mind and erode the foundation of your self-worth. Stay with me as we uncover the 5 undeniable signs someone is jealous of you, using the wisdom of ancient Stoicism to arm ourselves against this silent war. This isn't just another video. It's a path to mastery over your emotions, a lesson in fortitude, and a reminder of the strength you already hold within. And if you're ready to transform jealousy into fuel for your growth, don't forget to subscribe now, because this journey is just the beginning. The poisoned words. Have you ever wondered why, after sharing your triumphs or milestones, you're met not with encouragement, but with sharp, cutting words that seem to pierce deeper than they should? These words are not random. They are deliberate, a weapon forged by jealousy. Unprovoked criticism is one of the clearest signs someone harbors envy toward you. They may disguise their attacks as honest feedback or helpful advice, but the truth is that their words are less about you and more about the void they feel within themselves. Jealousy speaks through poisoned words, aiming to bring you down to their level because they cannot rise to yours. But here is the truth that Marcus Aurelius so eloquently captured. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Their words, no matter how sharp, can only hurt if you allow them to. A true Stoic sees such criticism for what it is, a reflection of the critic's own insecurities and weaknesses. These attacks are not about your flaws, but their inability to accept your success. When faced with such words, we must pause, breathe, and refuse to let their venom seep into our peace of mind. Our reaction, not their insult, defines our character. The Stoic approach to criticism is simple yet profound. Listen, assess, and let go. If there is truth in their words, embrace it as a chance to grow. But if their remarks are baseless and fueled by jealousy, dismiss them as noise unworthy of your energy. Imagine their words as arrows aimed at you. Unless you hand them the bow, those arrows fall harmlessly to the ground. By mastering this mindset, you become untouchable, a fortress of calm amid the storm of petty envy. Yet this is more than self-defense. Recognizing unprovoked criticism as jealousy also opens a window into the human condition. The jealous critic is not your enemy. They are a person in turmoil, battling their own insecurities. Their harsh words are not born of strength, but of fear, a fear that your light will expose their shadows. As Seneca said, the greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which depends on tomorrow and wastes today. Their focus on tearing you down blinds them to their own potential, and their criticism becomes a cry for help, a desperate bid to fill the void they feel inside. So, when the next wave of unprovoked criticism comes your way, let it roll off you like water off stone. Stand firm in your resolve, guided by reason and self-control, and let their words serve as a reminder, not of their flaws, but of your strength to rise above. For in that moment, you are not just surviving jealousy, you are conquering it. And this is only the first step. The next sign of jealousy is even more subtle yet no less dangerous. Stay with me, subscribe, and let's continue unraveling the hidden threads of envy together. The relentless rival. Imagine this: you're excelling in your endeavors, focused on your goals and making tangible progress. But then, out of nowhere, someone in your circle starts mirroring your moves, not out of inspiration, but as a way to outdo you. Every achievement of yours becomes a challenge for them to conquer. Their validation is no longer tied to their growth, but to their ability to surpass you. This is not healthy ambition. It is excessive competition born out of jealousy, and it can be one of the most exhausting dynamics to navigate. Epictetus warned us, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." The excessive competitor is trapped in the opposite of freedom, a constant comparison to you. They measure their success not by their own standards, but by whether they can outshine yours. This relentless rivalry is a clear indication of their inner turmoil. Their achievements feel hollow unless they overshadow yours, and their self-worth hinges on a game they cannot win. For the Stoic, the solution to this relentless rivalry is not retaliation, but self-mastery. You cannot control how others perceive or react to you, but you can control how you respond to their behavior. Do not be lured into the trap of competing with them. Life is not a race against others. It is a journey of self-improvement. Focus on your path, your growth, and your values. When you refuse to engage in their competition, you strip them of their power over you. This doesn't just protect your peace of mind, it elevates you above the pettiness of jealousy. But Stoicism also teaches us compassion. The relentless rival is not just a competitor, they are a person trapped in a cycle of envy and inadequacy. Their excessive competition is not strength, it is weakness in disguise. While it is not your responsibility to save them, your example of calm focus and inner strength can serve as a silent lesson. Show them that true success is not about outdoing others, but about outdoing your past self. This is the essence of Stoicism, to live with purpose, free from the chains of comparison and envy. Stay with me because we are just scratching the surface of what jealousy can do and how Stoicism empowers you to rise above it. The next sign of jealousy is even more insidious, and understanding it will deepen your ability to protect your peace and fortitude. Stay with me as we continue uncovering the hidden truths about jealousy and the Stoic path to freedom. The silent sabotage. Picture this. You've poured your heart and soul into something, whether it's a project, a personal goal, or a milestone you've finally reached. You expect others to celebrate your success, but instead, you're met with subtle remarks that downplay your efforts. "It wasn't that hard, was it?" Or, "You got lucky this time." These aren't just comments, they are daggers cloaked in politeness, aimed at chipping away at your confidence. This is the silent sabotage of jealousy, and it's one of the most insidious signs someone feels threatened by your success. Seneca once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Those who undermine your achievements are driven by their own poverty of spirit. Your success becomes a mirror reflecting their perceived failures, and instead of striving to improve themselves, they seek to diminish you. Their words and actions are not born from reason, but from fear, the fear that your accomplishments expose their lack of effort, ambition, or progress. For a Stoic, recognizing this behavior is the first step to disarming its power. The Stoic response to such sabotage is grounded in one word: indifference. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Their attempts to belittle you only hold power if you let them. Acknowledge their remarks for what they are, a reflection of their insecurities, not an indictment of your worth. By refusing to react emotionally, you maintain your inner peace, proving that their negativity cannot touch the core of who you are. But there is more to this than self-defense. Silent sabotage is an opportunity to practice empathy without compromising your boundaries. Understand that their actions stem from a place of pain and inadequacy. This doesn't mean excusing their behavior, but it does mean rising above it with dignity. As a Stoic, your strength lies in your ability to remain calm and composed, refusing to be dragged into their emotional chaos. Instead of stooping to their level, your example can inspire them, if not today, then someday, to seek a better path for themselves. This silent sabotage is a test of your resilience, your self-control, and your ability to focus on what truly matters, your own journey. Every attempt to undermine you is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and deepen your understanding of human nature. But jealousy doesn't stop here. There is another, even subtler sign we must explore next, one that can infiltrate your relationships and shake the foundation of trust. Stay tuned, and let's continue this journey of uncovering jealousy's hidden traps and the Stoic strategies to overcome them. The disguised friend. Have you ever been showered with compliments that felt just a little too forced, a little too sweet to be genuine? Or perhaps someone close to you is always there with a smile, but their actions never quite align with their words. This is one of the most dangerous forms of jealousy, when it hides behind the mask of false praise and insincere support. These individuals know how to speak the language of admiration while quietly resenting your success, creating a facade that can make it hard to spot their true intentions. Seneca once warned, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve." False friends, cloaked in flattery, cannot elevate you. They seek to anchor you. Their sugary words are designed not to uplift you, but to dull your instincts, making you question your own judgment. This insincerity is a weapon, one that can erode trust and sow doubt within you. A Stoic must learn to see beyond the surface, to recognize the subtle dissonance between words and actions. False praise is often a reflection of their internal battle, an attempt to mask their envy and maintain proximity to you, all while secretly hoping to witness your downfall. The Stoic response to this disguised jealousy is rooted in discernment and emotional detachment. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane." You must rise above the need for validation from others, especially those whose intentions are not pure. Your worth is not defined by their words, whether flattering or critical, but by your adherence to your own principles and values. True strength lies in your ability to navigate relationships without losing yourself in their opinions, whether they are genuine or false. However, this is not a call to cut ties impulsively or respond with bitterness. A Stoic is also a master of compassion and understanding. Recognize that false praise often stems from a place of insecurity. These individuals are torn between their desire to maintain a relationship with you and their envy of your accomplishments. This inner conflict drives their behavior, and while it is not your job to fix them, you can choose to engage with patience and boundaries. Keep your circle close, but make sure it is a circle of truth, not pretense. The disguised friend is a test of your intuition and emotional resilience. It challenges you to trust your instincts while maintaining your integrity. Remember, jealousy thrives in shadows, but a life lived with clarity and purpose casts no shadows of its own. But what happens when jealousy escalates? What if it turns into something more overt, more destructive? Stay with me, subscribe now, and let's delve into the final and most dangerous sign of jealousy in the next chapter. This is where the Stoic within you must truly rise. The open attack. What happens when the veil of jealousy drops and the envious individual no longer hides their intentions? When their subtle digs, false praise, and disguised rivalry transform into outright malice. This is the final and most dangerous sign of jealousy, when it escalates into open attacks and betrayal. Whether it's spreading lies, sabotaging opportunities, or directly confronting you with hostility, This is jealousy in its rawest, most destructive form. It's a moment that tests not just your patience, but your resolve to stay grounded in Stoic principles. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they cannot distinguish good from evil. An open attack is not about you, it's about them. Their betrayal is a mirror reflecting their inability to cope with their feelings of inadequacy. They lash out because your success shines a spotlight on their insecurities, and in their desperation, they attempt to pull you down to their level. But this is where the true power of Stoicism comes into play. You cannot control their actions, but you can control how you respond. When faced with malicious intent, the Stoic does not retaliate with anger or vengeance. Instead, they approach the situation with reason and composure. This doesn't mean allowing yourself to be a victim. It means responding with dignity and wisdom. A calculated and calm response not only protects your peace, but also disarms your opponent, leaving them powerless in their attempts to provoke you. Seneca taught, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Open attacks are the ultimate trial for the Stoic spirit. They challenge you to rise above destructive emotions, to find strength in adversity, and to maintain your character, even in the face of betrayal. These moments force you to confront the depths of your own resilience and fortitude. Every malicious act against you is an opportunity to prove that your sense of self is unshakable, that your peace does not depend on external validation, but on the mastery of your inner world. As we conclude this exploration into the signs of jealousy, remember that these challenges are not meant to defeat you, but to strengthen you. Each sign, from subtle sabotage to open betrayal, is a call to deepen your understanding of Stoicism and to embody its principles with unwavering conviction. But jealousy is only one of many obstacles life will throw at you. What's next? What other hidden forces are quietly shaping your life and testing your resolve? Subscribe now and join me in the next video, where we'll uncover another powerful Stoic lesson that will transform the way you see the world. Stay strong, stay grounded,